Hey guys, welcome. This is Supreme Commander Forged Alliance, which is the expansion to Supreme Commander. Now, I have sped this up quite a lot. No one wants to sit through like a full hour of just slow gameplay, which can actually make you yawn quite a lot. So here I'm just setting up my initial centerpiece, where I can churn out units. And I have my template ready, so now I can just plop them all across on each of the mass extraction points. Super helpful, lets you do shit a lot quicker. If you're not careful though, it can eat through all your resources quite fast. So yeah, back in the day when this game first, well, not first came out, but sort of came to my attention, shit, nearly 10 years ago now. 10? Maybe 9. Either way, it was a long time ago, and my friends and I would get together, and for almost 2 days straight we would just play. Eventually we got into a little debacle where a friend of ours sort of got a little pissed off with our antics, where we would build up and build up. We'd get to near the end of the game, there would be one enemy left, and we would nuke the shit out of, well, everyone, including allies, because you can do that. Or you send in like a small commander unit into their base and you blow it up. You sort of deconstruct it, it blows up because it's radioactive, nuclear. Anyway, it blows up, and if you do it next to their commander also blows up and they lose, which is funny if it doesn't happen to you. After a while of doing this, we found ways of just starting the game up and really quickly having the tier 3s ready and all the nuke and anti-nuke ready before the other team's going to have it ready before us. And so we were able to pretty much steamroll as a group of 4. But yeah, after not playing for a while, it definitely has made me rather sloppy. Especially if you look at this part where I'm making the fatal mistake of bringing out light gunships instead of air superiority fighters. I've also got negative 20 something mass, which will improve once I upgrade this. But now that I have my naval facility, it's basically going to be my focal point. Just want to get the mass and all that done, at least all yeah, at least all the stuff built first before the friendly you can't go further than this wears out. No, it's all out war. I do expect at least some fighters to come in, which is why I have some anti-air and some point defenses, though only being tier 1. The enemy won't really send anything over tier 1 at this point. They should be mass building, like fighters and engineers. The game looks surprisingly pretty damn good for how old it is. Especially when you think about how long ago it came out and just the graphical jumps that we've had in games so far. So we'll just ignore the fact that one of my ships just disappeared. I don't actually know why it did that. It was just there and then it wasn't. It shouldn't have disappeared through enemy fire, so I honestly have no idea what that was about. Okay, yeah, we'll just build a battleship after things done, and all hell has let loose. Pretty much fucked at this point. Realized, oh shit, I got the wrong air unit. So those bombers, they really ripped through my shit. And at this point I was thinking, oh god, I should probably restart. So I'm quickly racing to repair all the damage done so I can keep building. It was a good thing I did build the anti-air in the end and not just rely on the gunners, because yeah, they fucked up. So I ended up going with some air superiority fighters. Huge help. What I should have done is level up my aircraft facility to at least tier 2 before building, but I didn't. And I regret it. I will want to wipe out the green team first, since they're the main irritant. And also, if you look up on the right hand side, they've got more sort of units and everything, so they can afford to be sort of tapped out. Do want this battleship ready and sitting pretty much in the middle, neutralizing most attacks. And I need more air. Well, more anti-air. I would definitely not recommend this sort of play style, especially against 3 AI units. It's a little different when it's PvP. Simply because everyone has a different play style and they're a little smarter.
Now these are all ground units that the ship is firing at, so I want to wipe them out as quickly as possible before they start screwing over that. Yeah, it's too late. So I want to stop them before they go any further, and then rebuild once again. The main struggle now is just getting all the mass extractors leveled up so I can have more mass and power. I will want to go to at least Tech 2 power. I won't really need to hit Tier 3 for anything. Except for the battleship, which is what I've got. But as far as power and mass, I don't really need Tier 3. I'll probably want some Tier 3 anti-air. By having 2 battleships on the field, it's pretty much game over. I'm just firing now to get rid of their buildings, and then I want to find their commander and blow them up. So yeah, on this map, because it's relatively small, you can build heavy artillery just on the corners of your island. And yeah, it will systematically wipe out everything that they have. And if it's a friendly that you're beside and you want to screw with them a little bit, you can set it to attack ground, and it attacks the ground around it, and you can break their ship. So yeah, I'm going in for the kill with this boat at the moment. I really want to find the commander. Which is why I'll fly over. Once I've flown over, I'll be able to get an indication of where the commander is for a small period of time. Then I can target, but it doesn't last long, so. With my second boat, however, if it gets out, I can just place it. Oh, there we go. That's it. Found and hit the commander, so that's green out now. My second irritant would probably be yellow, so just play with them a little bit, sort of keep them at bay while I advance. I can keep the metal ship here. Could slide it between the blue island and my island, but for now where it is, it's fine. I'm not likely to lose it. Now the other teams, they could build a ship factory and pump out a few subs. That would definitely irritate and also leave me extremely vulnerable since I don't have any attacking forces whatsoever. There's my tier 2 power. I actually
I'm unsure why I decided to repair them. I mean, it's not like I was going to lose them at this point. But that's something you can do. You can repair your units. Setting more engineers, it just sort of increases the maximum minimum time that you have. And when you're out of resources, it still builds, just at a very slow rate. So having more units on that increases the minimum time that you have to build. So yeah, here I wanted to play a little bit, so I sort of pulled off and didn't want to destroy yellow completely. I was wanting to build like a few nukes and just really have at it, but I was getting somewhat tired and feeling a bit unwell. It was totally unacceptable for the blue team to start building some ship factories, so I had to shut that shit down. What's funny is they ended up building one I had no idea about. If you really want to get a good view of everything, you should set your sonar pretty close to the beach and either install it at tier 3 or upgrade it to tier 3. That way it encompasses pretty much the entire land mass of the map. Of course this only works on this map because it's relatively small. If you get a large map where it's about 8 players, even the tier 3 radars, you're going to need more than one. I think it's about 3 either way, like so on the X and Y axis, or is it Y and Z? Anyway, you'll want them spread out and you'll still have grey areas. Oh, yellow that made the ship factory. That was surprising. But there's the commander, and I've set both of my ships to target it because I accidentally realized that I'd wiped out blue. And god damn, my ships have terrible aim. But that's what happens when your commander dies. It wipes out your army for you. And it's great. Hey, so thanks for watching. This has been Amaranthine. Ha, that rhymes. I like that. Feel free to check out any of my other videos.